Hey Jen, I felt like it's time to do something random this evening. So it's bicycle bow fishing. Let's go. Okay, so AJ and I are at Wabashiki Wildlife Preserve. The Sugar Creek runs through this area. It's been flooded the last few weeks, but the water levels come down a lot. We're gonna come through and see if we can find any good spots to bow fish from the trail or from close to the trail. So we're gonna bicycle out, do some bow fishing, and bicycle back. So this is a giant wetland preserve. There's tons of wild birds and wild plants and all kinds. You know what? Nobody cares about that. Let's give this spot a try. So down in here is where the wetland backfills. When the water in the Wabash comes up, it'll actually backfill into the wetland here. Now the water's not moving right now, but about 5 days ago it was coming through here and like a river, and there was a waterfall and there were so many fish in here. The bow fishing would have been amazing. I stood right here on this log and I saw hundreds of fish just swimming right around me. Of course, that's all gone, so we may not be in the best spot for today because the environment here changes so much from one day to the next. But sometimes you come out here on the right day, you will just be able to hammer them. You'll see some of the coolest, most unusual sights you ever see. Five days ago, there was a waterfall right here. Just flowing right through here, it looked like a waterfall. And all this was all filled with fish just sitting there gobbling at the turbid water. See if anything got pinned in here? I don't see anything. I think all the bigger fish found their way out. Okay, let's head back to the trail. Let's head down here. Sneaky. Hey. Bike seat's one of the more comfortable I've ever sat on.
That's very nice.
Sarcastically remarked. You see one? Oh my gosh. There are 30 gar right there. So gar are one of the fish that's not very easily spooked. They really don't have very many natural predators, so they'll set up they don't care what's going on the bank because they've got so much armor on their skin, that they nothing can get them very easily. So they've gotten very, very brave. Let me see those sunglasses real quick. Oh, there's a big one down there. I don't know, because I don't know if this will show up in the camera or not, but this is with the polarized shades. Look at all these gar. Now they're getting a little spooked when I'm getting that close, but that's okay, because they're not gonna go anywhere. None of these gar are what I'd call huge. These are like young teenagers. 4 foot long is what an adult looks like. get a big 4-footer out of here. I would really like to have a gar head mounted on the wall. I've got an idea for a way to mount them. And I need 3 nice gar heads, big ones. I set my legs on fire with the stinging nettle.
Oh, stinging nettle? I slapped my hand on some weird, like, murder pine cone. Everybody knows gar eat arrows. They're their natural predator. I mean, it's like those arrows go straight through their stomach.
That's a good one. These arrows go straight to their stomach. Got my fish. Get off there. Okay, here we go. I think we poked pretty good. Oh yeah.
That's a big one.
He might be wallworthy. He's a little small, but I don't think he's a 4-footer. Don't do it now, buddy. Don't fall off there now. Ooh, got you. There we go. Look at this guy. Whoa. Look at that. You want to be careful when grabbing them by the lip.
Oh, yeah.
Some teeth. Don't lip them, just kidding. Okay, look at that. Look at that guy. Huh? Look at them teeth. Now he's maybe mid-teens. They get bigger, and there's bigger in here. I saw him.
Oh my gosh, now that I'm looking at how big this one is, how big his skull is. The one, okay, here, like, hold on, comparison.
You're right, this is not.
This isn't even close.
This is not a long-nosed gar.
Oh, it isn't. Yeah, it's got like an arrowhead shape.
Good call, AJ.
Yeah, it does not look like the one on our thing.
I don't think it's a spot. I believe this would be a short-nosed gar, which would make this an exceptionally large short-nosed gar.
Tilt it this way. The sun, there was a giant shadow over his nose. And
Look at that. Yeah, he's definitely not a long nose. I might toss him up there and try to find a way to backpack him back.
Yeah.
I like his personality.
Yeah.
He'll be dinner.
We could have a cool skull collection.
Yeah.
We could have all the different types.
They dehydrate well.
Oh yeah. All you got to do is leave a dead gar in your backyard for about 2 months. Come back and you got a wonderful skeleton.
Get him on the way.
Let's go fishing with Aaron. You know he'll go anytime.
Tonight in stinking nettle walk.
You cutting, working, playing hooky. All you need is a hook and a line. Ooh, fishing with Aaron. You know that's all that we need. You might just fall in the water, but you can't say that you ain't clean. Fishing with Aaron, you know you'll be out all day long.
Okay, you want to see Asian carp in massive population? Hang on. Do you see this dark? Looks like sediment on the bottom of the water. Those are Asian carp, every single one of them. Every one of those is a 10-pound, or give or take, fish, making this dark band in the water. Take it. Did you see them all move? Do you have one? Just how many Asian carp are there in Indiana? How many Asian carp are there really in the waters of the Midwest? Well, we're gonna pick up that gar on the way back. I am gonna take it home and try to save the head. We may not be eating this one. I still want the head though. I have a gar strap on this backpack for just such an event.
You look funny doing it.
Yep.
Well,
Doesn't really look like it's gonna hold.
it looks like it just hung a fish.
Oh well, that'll work. So, what would you rather have? Maggot-covered fish or pizza and burgers?
Well, depends what kind of fish is it. Is it a short-nosed gar?
It's your lucky day. Maggot-covered fish for you. I like gar. I shot a gar. I caught a gar. Gar for lunch. Woo. Bow in the bag and fished in the water. Fishing's what I wanna do. Shooting's what I'm gonna do. Fish for dinner. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Caught a gar for dinner.
Real far for the gar. He pulled his bow back, shot his arrow straight, and now there is a gar dinner on our plate.
Okay, so I got that gar home. I didn't weigh it. I wanted to keep the head, so I lopped the head off and I chucked the carcass. And then I went back and started doing some research for the video. And sure enough, it's a short-nosed gar. And I was right. It was very big for a short-nosed gar. State record is 2.35 pounds. And I was looking at the thing going, it's pushing 2 at least. So I'm gonna go weigh this thing. I gotta see how close I was to holding the state record. Unfortunately, weighing it, this is not gonna be official, but it's gonna give me an idea. And it's in 2 pieces and half of it got buried about 30 minutes ago. So this is gonna be disgusting. I know this is a little gross, but this is what I'm working with. That's what I got left. Pounds. 0. Put the head in. And we put the body on. You gotta be kidding me. That's a state record right there. Now, 2 reasons it wouldn't have counted. One reason it wouldn't have counted. I shot it bow fishing. So this wouldn't have counted. But if I had caught this on a hook and line, this is the Indiana state record right there. So I'm glad I saved the head. I can at least say that, huh? So right here, I wanted to have a state record fish. I'm this close now. I actually have one. Gar was my best chance for a state record because of where I live. Gar are big and there's lots of them. So this has got me motivated. I'm gonna be gar fishing. I can tell you that right now. And I'm gonna be doing it a lot because I'm gonna get me a state record. And I got one right there.